Good evening. You're back with Steve Davis, Wire Coaching. Please continue to have people subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build up to a minimum of 500 subscribers within the next 5 to 6 months. But check this out. Got a question that everybody's been asking. How do you know if it's a good deal? When you're looking at a lot of houses, you're learning, you're out here, and you know you're not going to buy every house you run by, but they are asking me, how do you know if it's a good deal? First of all, it needs to be desirable. It needs to be an area where a lot of your investors are interested. So if you're interested in it for yourself, to rehab it, to retail it, or if you're looking for a tenant, or it needs to be a desirable enough areas if you're flipping it as a wholesale where people will be interested. So it needs to be a decent area. And always use my nickel, dime, quarter approach, where it's always a good area where you can wholesale it, meaning that you get it below wholesale so you can wholesale it. It's an area that's desirable enough to rent where people will pay a decent rent, so you can always sell it on the income approach or look at its cap per year and figure out if someone's interested, but basically the income approach. And also, if it's desirable enough where a house on each side will look good as you fix this house up to resell it on the retail market to a homeowner. When I have those three options, I know that I'm off and running. And you got to always know what the value is against the amount for repairs. So basically, if the after repair value is $100,000, and then the repairs are what they are, is $30,000, then you're playing with that $70,000, which is between acquisition and your profit. But when you run across one of these good deals and you're not sure if the owner's going to sell, if somebody else is going to beat you to the property, when in doubt, tie it up. What do I mean by when in doubt, tie it up? When in doubt, you tie the property up. You get with the seller, you write up a purchase agreement and says, hey, I agree to buy this house for $50,000 subject to me doing my due diligence within 10 days. So I can always write it up and have a 10-day clause to give me time to move it, decide what I want to do. So for the next 10 days, no one else can purchase it. Tie it up subject to my attorney looking over the paperwork, or just say, hey, can I tie it up for 10 days so I can do my estimates? So here it is. I want to buy this house for $50,000. I'm almost sure I'm going to go through with it, but what I like to do is have a 10-day clause where I can do a home inspection, I can do my due diligence, or I can have someone come in and give me some estimates, or I can even have a chance to sell the property to someone for a few dollars more. So when in doubt, always see if you can tie the property up with a contract. Be considerate of the seller. Do not tie the seller up for a long period of time and not buy it, and they could have had other options to do other things with it. Be considerate when you get these 2, 3, 4, 5, 10-day option. Try to handle everything you can as soon as possible within those days. So if you decide not to buy it, you can always give that property back or release the contract and let the seller do what they may do in order to find someone else to sell. So again, when in doubt, tie the property up. Yeah, so just keep in mind that you do have that option. Make sure you exercise it and make sure you do it as quickly as possible. And happy selling. Again, keep in mind, wholesaling is the way to go. Keep in mind, you need to buy below wholesale so you can wholesale. Please subscribe, please share, like, and if you have any comments, make sure you give us a call. Cell phone is 216-990-7625. If you have any special videos you'd like to see me put out on a topic or subject that will help you in your venture. Signing off.